Good morning and welcome back. Today, the date is actually the 17th of May, and this is my first video that I'm recording for about 2 weeks. In this 2 weeks period, I have felt a bit discouraged because I have a topic that I would like to share with. I would like to share my experiences with. This topic is about narcissism. So I've been trying to process first how I should share my experiences and how I could talk about what I know about narcissism. And this week has sort of forced my hand a little bit to come forward quicker than I would have liked to. This video is a private summary, but it will be the first time putting myself on camera again. And a lot has come to the surface, especially this last week. A lot has come to the surface. I have found things out about myself and people who are closest to me. The first thing, I was going to write some notes. I was going to prepare notes so then I could go through stages by stages, the things that I've unraveled, because there is so much. And as people, we process information in different ways, and one way that I find I am able to process is to have things either written down, which is my preferred method, but for some reason in the last instances it seems easier and more natural for me to share them as I feel them, as I feel them, rather than writing them and putting them into compiles of information. So let's get to it. This week started off, this week started off with I explored a dream that it seems like a reoccurring dream that I've been having since a very young age. Now, this dream was revealed to be an omen that was it was like an omen that I had to become aware of, because once you become aware that you have this omen, it kind of there was an awareness that was being given to me, and it was only revealed this week what the actual omen was. It was revealed this week what the interpretation was given to me this week. So there was a volcano dream which revealed the omen. Now, prior to this dream, things were family members, people close to me. In this case, my mum, she was involved in. First of all, this is a disclaimer that I'm putting forward, that anything that I share is I'm sharing it because this story goes back 30 odd years. You know, this goes back 30 years, and without my knowledge, without my awareness of it. So I'm sharing this as a personal vlog. If it becomes public, by way that the universe makes it public, then it becomes public, because it hopefully can help some people who go through similar situations. Because the people you count on the most, for you to find out that those are in fact people who have worked against you, for you, and have worked against you, loyalty is kind of taken away, you know, like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like if this video becomes public, somebody sees it, whoever sees it, they see it. I wouldn't share it on an open forum, but if it is seen, what I'm trying to say is that will be the will of spirit, because things were done behind closed doors by people who are close to me, i.e. my mum. She performed a ritual on behalf of the system, the government. She performed the ritual. She effectively handed me over to the government for them to the details have not really been given, but basically she gave the system, the government needed a particular energy signature. I know it's, you know, they needed something. They needed me to experience certain things. They needed to discourage me from experiencing things later on in life, and she helped them behind closed doors. And it was revealed to me that also people who are the narcissism, the reason why they have little emotions, and the reason why they act the way they do, is because they have a connection with the system. They have a connection with the system where they have a connection to the system. They are a product of the system. Not people who are independent. Let's say people who, the opposite. Let's say they're the opposite. A person who's empaths, they call it. Empaths and narcissism are opposing different people. The empath narcissist people are they have they're artificial people. This seems really out there for me to say, but as you know, but I don't want to hold on to, you know, I don't want to hold on to I don't want to hold on to. I'm just putting this. I'll put this out there, and then people can, and then I'm doing research as I'm going along anyway myself. But as I understand, is that narcissism people have, they basically have a consciousness that goes into them that is not a normal consciousness, a real, like, or being, a real person. They have a consciousness that is running them. That's why they do things that are, that's why they do things that people can't believe, that they do things that you wouldn't necessarily do. Anyway, so I'm going to refer to the books because as thoughts are coming in, I don't want to lose. So anyway, I found out this week that narcissist people are synthetic people, robots, androids, artificial intelligence, robots that hold basically a demon or a spirit. They hold a sort of, they're animated by a spirit that is connected to the system. Then which includes all narcissists. Real narcissist person, an everyday narcissist is, that is what they are. I found out Mum was a narcissist recently, which also puts her under that category. Okay, this, I'm making the video a bit longer than I wanted to make it, so I'm going to say whatever I need to say in the next video. See you at the next one. I'm just going to stop this one right now. So